And Cajun trying to mantle onto construction, takes a peppering. Another chance for Niko. This time not quite. Nexa has the one push, and Niko responsible for the other. Hard shots, left eye. Dane's trying to retake. They have a smoke kit on Gade, so he's been playing very passive. He doesn't want to go down without a chance to drop that smoke, and he's trying to line it up now. Finally, Nexa reveals himself, and some good shots.
Good close from the in-game leader there. Nexa, 3 huge kills to stop them at the Jenny's position. And that's going to be the pissed around on the board for G2. Now, North are a team who, they do love a bit of a force buy, and you can see Gade locking in that deagle.
Looking for the info, a wide swing or a jump necessary. That's a double, triple, quadra kill coming in from Lekro. Just like that. Jax, maybe he can find himself a second. He did open up the round and, oh, baby, that's MSL gone. Now he picks up an M4. He's anticipating the AZ flank. Could be another here. Oh, he's in the off angle. That's lovely. No way Jax was anticipating that one. So good damage. Lekro just gets a full cleanup. A nice little eco 4K.
They weren't able to scavenge back the AWP for MSL, so one's had to be dropped over. No problems, but could have been a bit of extra money in the bank balance that North didn't need to spend. So G2 doing a good job of taking away the most prized possession from North in that round, just with 3 deagles upgraded. They'll buy back.
Got a question in from Layson. He asked, question for the boys, is it possible for G2 to swap and jiggle between 5th and 6th player within the same event? The answer is, take a look at Vitality.
Yeah, they are more than allowed to do it from day to day. They have to submit their...
Not only middle, but B on that cross. Oh, Util. Kenny readies himself, evades the flash and finds the first as more advancing towards his position. Tucked in, finds another on the cross, just a slither gap held, and Kenny advancing, hunting, and he's got himself another one. Kenny, yes, finish it off with style. Quick 3K, Lekro and AZ into B, and they've...
Smoke. Oh, and he's missed his own.
It's a bit flubbed. There is a tiny gap that could be punished here, and yeah, Gade's holding it. Both of them are. Gade finds a crucial frag. Niko, 26 and 7. Can they save it? The hard shot, steadies it, tags him up. AZ's vulnerable now. Nexa wants to help as best he can. Niko's hunting. AZ tucked in. Crossfire held, but he does hit the shot. It's all onto Gade now. He finds the first. He's hunted down by Nexa. No time for the round win, but they get all the kills they need. Nexa, no, got the time to save his rifle and defuse. Needs to go shopping for something a little better. Looks like on that yard, as you've already highlighted, seen a lot of action. That vent dive from Niko, is that something you can replicate, or is that just one man with a good spawn saying, I'm going to give it a go?
Definitely something you can replicate, right? Because it's the smoke and nades with the good utility behind it to make it possible. If you are North to deal with it, you've got a couple of options. You can rotate a player lower very quickly. Ooh. Hold up a second, Lekro. How many more can you get, mate? You are a bit of a deagle specialist. He's found 2, looking for the 3rd, both in front of him. Kenny, he's down, and now it's just Niko.
He has to defuse, though, and he's even spotted Niko. He's got such a precise deagle, but bailed out by the Kovac. 3 in the round. Niko nearly tested by Lekro. 3 frags in that round, nearly bringing it into contention. You'll see some of the shots from Niko, though, that did bring them back across the line. You lost a lot of fully bought up Ts there. The round was practically done, then Lekro decided to fill the feed. Well handled. But 6G2 from AZ. Oh, he nearly gets both of them. Hunter, the fact he trades. Gade gets a crucial one, but Hunter with low HP. How did he get MSL as well? Hunter's not dead, finally put to bed. And now, Nexa in a 1v2. He knows where one of them is. He's just completely stalked him. He's going for the ridiculousness. Oh, I think he spotted him. He does.
On the rafter.
On the rafter to your right. You see him.
You still see him.
Oh, what an adjustment in the end, Nexa. What a play with the trigger discipline. Lekro caught. His teammates must have said, you can see him, you can see him. He doesn't know.
Bloody blind as a bat there. So trained on the crosshair. Had no idea about the peripheries. Look at this. See him.
You see him.
See him again.
See him.
Hey, next he's on your screen.
Where?
Hey, where is he?
Where?
Guys?
Right, on your right.
Oh, boy.
That's where I want the team comms. I want to hit the comms after that one. Just looking for info. He gets more than info. He gets hot lead in the dome. Cajun low. Swung on.
Oh, no.
Nice reactions from Nexa. Cajun trades 1v1. He knows the molly's perfect. Jax actually pushes on it, and he hasn't got the movement. He got stuck on the ladder. Cajun, what a round. Pulls North back into contention.
Jeez, what a back and forth round that was. It looked so good from Kenny there. Surprising he didn't get more than one, and then being left in what, a 2-on-4? They're able to piece that together. Huge shooting and a huge round to win back. North, they're not out of this yet. They're not done yet. They lost to that force buy, but the gun rounds, if they can be consistent on those, you can see exactly what it does to G2. Not only does it force them down to a shotgun for Jax, it forces a timeout, and their first timeout. Most players wouldn't go for that, and maybe this is something that G2 have been able to identify in the way that North approach these rounds. Maybe no one towards top of silo, no one overseeing that, but Cajun so lucky here to pivot. Jack's coming up the ladder, not able to get his crosshair and aim steadied, and a big one to walk away with.
That's huge.
That's right,
Nice.
we got Ence with the T-side start. They're going to be going outside. Now, Tizian is also here outside, watching from main, and he takes the head off of Alu. Yampi trying to pressure him, but a great outside hold from Tizian. And this is what I was worried about. Tizian is on for the ace, and he's hunting for it. Go on, Tizian. Go on, my son. There it is. 5 in the round, and Big lock in the pistol. Big Tizian in the server. As he found Alu. Where did Tizian just die? He dies behind through Xantares. It's left to csgohighlights, who does dig Alu out of the round. And now Doto in the 1v1. Tap on the bomb, trying to bait the peek out. Doto just hiding for the time being. And csgohighlights making noise, swapping onto the AK, tapping that bomb again, waiting for a peek. And he reads it well. It's csgohighlights with the clutch, putting 8 on the board for Big. And now there, you know, Ence, it was to be fair, like that's a nice little A execute to even get back into that round, especially when you look at how many players were there for Big, how little time they had. Like that really was a crunch. And even the fact that the bomb goes through Hut alone is something that's a little bit scary. But they managed to just kind of beat them on the back of the aim and the aim alone. The main smoke as well, cutting off guys like Tizian.
Yeah, and there's an idea there for Sunny to make some headway outside, but not on the cards. He dies almost instantly to Xantares.
Yeah, and I
Kill 2, there's not a third. Yes, there's a third. Sunny traded, though. Alu's come up the vent. He's got a lot of view, and they can't see him yet. He pops out to stop the bomb, but csgohighlights drops him, covering the planter, and Sergey is trapped up in heaven. No kit. Needs these kills as soon as he can get them before Big back up in a post plant. But they're fighting. They're giving him the chance, and Sergey taking 2. Dancing on the rafters. Tizian stuck on the site, and Sergey just looking for that one engagement. Tags him down, flashed off. Tizian escapes. Oh, but he gets spotted getting back in the hut, and Sergey should have this one under wraps. 3 kills for Sergey, and the retake is wonderful, keeping Ence in this map.
Yeah, Alu in the vents looking on like Squidward. Just watching it all unfold. He breaks the vents. He runs out there.
Nice.
And eventually, somehow, some way, Sergey's able to net 3 and a bomb defuse. So we see a 4th one for Ence, a pistol for Ence, and a much...
The open B bomb site. Giving Big. Basically B at this point. Rotate on ramp. Nice shot for Alu. He's got the 1 AWP in this round. He needs to do so much, and he's already starting off strong. 2 shots, a third for Alu, and the bomb is loose. Ence in a 4-on-2. Now, this is one they really shouldn't lose. But we've seen it before, and maybe we'll see it again.
Oh, Alu goes for the ace. Tizian coming down the vents. Last alive. Last remaining chance for Big in this round. Takes down Jumpy. Alan 26 HP. Starts to aggress through decon. Alu gets his ace at the end of it all anyway. Alu single-handedly holding that round together with his AWP from the ramp room.
Out time. Nice to see him styling. Been a bit quiet this game. Split quick with Tizian looking interested towards the hut. Sunny might have something to do here, something to say. They're swinging close. That's some good damage through the wall. Sunny lines him up, but Xantares knocks him down, and Doto traded after 1. Surprised he even puts that up with the damage coming through the wall. csgohighlights can't hit his shot on the ramp flank, and he's going to smoke himself off and get out of there, leaving Xantares to steal the kill and go for the ace. It might be on his plate with only Alu left alive.
Oh, they throw the first man in.
Respect.
csgohighlights just takes 1 for the team. As Xantares does get his ace. Big on to 17. And man, they couldn't, you know, the most they were able to string together in that second half was 2. At any one time, that was what originally put them onto 14. And now, you know, we reach OT, and that's why everything's come up in favor of Big. Xantares with a huge row, who's going to get that trade at least, but with 2 already back in CT, Xantares needs these, and little spin, back round. No one's checking for Doto. No one checked for this man, and Alu has pushed the issue out from CT, just chasing kills down. It's left to a 1v1. This is weird, and I don't like it. Xantares Trying to return some normality, and there it is with the third. Big, they lock in the pistol somehow, some way, really on the back of just one man.
Well, there it is. Tizian takes him down. But all the damage has been done. Searson had a nice positioning there to cut off a rotation.
Bye-bye.
But Alu instead be the last remaining member over here towards this A site. The rotation's in. Tizian tries to stick a plant. Gets the stick. Now with an M4, jumps up on top of the bomb box. Curious position.
Oh. He's
Sunny,
got it.
Kill on the Jumpy. And that's all she wrote.
That's a hell of a round to win, right? Deagle's for
Needed
big. Yeah, Searson getting picks into the window, cutting off the B rotates, makes Ence a little bit scared in the site, and Alu gets naded out as well. That's gotta hurt. What a clutch for Tizian. No armor, 30 health, and just 1v2s like that.
Towards ramp. Tabson catching.
Oh no! Tabson!
Oh, Tabson did just sacrifice Searson. Luckily enough, Xantares, being the gentleman and scholar that he is, he's brought this back into a 1v1. Sunny charging him down, trying to get back into the site. Oh, and he's nailed it. Oh, that is a round that is going to haunt Tabson and the rest of Big for a little while. It's the third on the board for Ence, and that whiff from Tabson really costs them everything there. Searson was holding for the short push. And, you know, Tabson's like, don't worry, mate, I've got you. You're all good, you're safe.
Yeah.
And then Searson starts getting shot, and it's like, Tabson?
The worst part about
Tabson?
that is, as well, is like Searson's in the best post-plant position of all of them, right? Considering no one's coming in from mid, the bomb is open for him, and if it's him and Xantares surviving, Tabson's expendable on the bench. He knows he's dying. It's just how many can he take down with him? Fill the gap. Searson could catch Yampy on the A side. That could even send the bomb back. Big might be tempted by that factor, but already out in the site is Keto gone with the bomb. Alu's found 2, and now Searson in the clutch.
Yep, he's got a lot of work ahead of him. And he finds himself on half HP due to a molly.
Oh!
The mind games, oh my God.
He saw him. I think he saw Alu.
This is weird. Searson's
Super
going
creepy.
bye. Goodbye. Bye, Alu. Bye. Hello, Sergey. Oh, Alu does see him, and Sergey is in the market. This is weird as hell. And
What?
Searson tries to bait the shot out.
Oh.
Alu's spidey senses start tinkling. He senses something isn't right, turns around on a dime, and puts 5 on the board for Ence.
Funny part about this is Searson's trying to like bait Alu out of position with a Glock drop to make noise. If he never did that, Alu wouldn't have known how deep Searson got on the catwalk, and that might have been a very different round. And rarely wavering.
Is there anything that Keto cannot do? The nade gonna find a bit of damage in the afterlife for Tabson. Keto in with 3. Can he give us an ace? Because he's 1 away from it, and it's just Alu that stands in his way. Alu in with the repeat, and of course it's Searson with the steal. Now he couldn't possibly have Keto picking up the AWP and doing better than he is now, could he?
Well,
36.
over triple his kills.
That's unreal, man.
This is regulation. He's smashing records soon if he keeps it
Yeah,
up.
9 kills, right? Hang on, what is he on, 36? No,
36.
11 kills in that case.
Yes, but
Math now.
doable, but you know Ence are going to try and avoid him now. In the connector and Sunny with the opener. Big's mid-control gets sliced and diced apart. Keto might have to ace after all.
And he's getting pressured fast, man. They're already up the stairs. Tabson holding on, though. Tabson with through the smoke. He deletes them, and it's all left onto Alu. Tabson, the savior, had a very, very quiet game. And just then, when they needed someone to step up, Tabson is that man. And now Alu all alone. Never mind the ace for Keto. It might be the ace for Tabson if he has his way. Alu goes through, and this time it's Keto to steal it.
You just take the round there if you're big. You just take the round and you run with it. 4 through the smoke as they file through. Oh my. The lineup at the end for Tabson doesn't get much better than that. What a round. That was Ence with the advantage. 5 on 3 leading into that A site. That was